Hey guys, welcome back to Roundtable Talk and welcome back to the channel where I dissect, analyse and review the latest releases as well as some old classics. You're joining me here today with a little bit of a late reaction to the latest two Brockhampton tracks, the ones they've been releasing every weekend as part of their technical difficulties series. So if you've missed any of my Brockhampton reviews over the last month or so, please do head back across the channel. I reacted to each one upon release, so yeah, looking forward to diving into these two. You can see one of them's got JPEG Mafia as the feature. Huge fan of JPEG Mafia's work. His album last year was definitely up there as I think in my top 10 of the year, so yeah, excited to hear what these guys have cooked up together. But there's also another track called Fishbone, which I'm also excited to hear what these sound like. On the previous tracks, they've often been very sample based. I do hope that continues. It's a sound I very much enjoy, but yeah, just excited to see what they've got in store. Both of the tracks are much longer than any of the other tracks we've heard so far, so I wonder if these will be more structured and constructed songs overall. Before I dive into the first track though, please do remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and follow me on all the social links below. I'd really appreciate it. So let's not waste any more time. First track is Fishbone. Let's hear it.
25, they said 25 to be on side, he just turned 18. Such shit so nice, I see him between the shadows and my smoke, man. I know my niggas on the south side got my back tonight. If you want it, I got it. 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 Smoking on the fishbone like just go like yeah.
A decent track, not one of my favourites they've released as part of this series so far. Obviously very timely, and the sentiment behind it is obviously really important, as they touch on police brutality and police violence, and the recent events in America have clearly inspired this track. Feels much more melodic than the tracks we've heard so far. I enjoyed Jabari's background vocals, as I always do. It's nice to hear from I think all six of them on that. I didn't really enjoy Merlin's verse too much on this one, but everybody else I thought brought very strong performances. Yeah, as I said, it's a lot more melody focused, almost a little bit trap inspired, or when I say trap inspired I mean the likes of, you know, Travis Scott, Lil Baby, Roddy Ricch, that kind of wave really. Yeah, as I said, it was not my favourite type of Brockhampton. Reminded me of several of the tracks that I didn't enjoy that much off of Sugar. As I said, Fishbones, it's a pleasant listen, but just not one of my favourites. Probably up there with my least favourite. I did find, especially the ending, to be a little bit meandering. Just didn't seem to sort of go anywhere and just came to a sort of, as I say, wandering, meandering end. I did feel like the outro was going to build to something. But yeah, overall, I think that's me being a little bit too critical of it. Again, it's just a free track created in a more freestyle kind of spirit. Definitely had that sort of trap bounce to it as well in terms of the drums and the bass line. But I did also really enjoy Jabari's vocals, who I think I mention pretty much every time I review a Brockhampton single or Brockhampton track. I've been so impressed over this past few months with the expansion of Jabari's sort of vocal repertoire and the expansion of his production as well. Yeah, let's move on to the next track. It's called Chain On / Hold Me, featuring JPEG Mafia. Whenever you see a JPEG Mafia feature, you're always expecting a pretty rowdy track, and for me it's been a little while, I think, since I've heard a rowdy, more industrial sounding, I guess, Brockhampton. Be interesting to see if those guys have brought that together in that way, or they've gone down the more melodic route, which JPEG Mafia explored a little bit more on his most recent album. Without any more rambling from me, let's just dive into the track.
Hey, no, nigga. Tell them boys where you came from, nigga. Trying to say something, nigga, trying to say something. Fifth string, young Peggy Ringo.
Straight in with JPEG.
Same size as Dua Lipa, where the fuck my pen go? Used to get 50 views, now they need Peggy's momentum. List prophecies like that's a raven. Bald-headed with little status, I feel like Maven. But I be dressed like Raven. Up at the ready for the heat to take it. Niggas that took this road and failed, they ain't have proper placement. Something's nasty.
Oh.
Stuck in the wild, murder with a smile. The only child to make it up. I admire your blue jeans, I admire your mood swings, I admire the whole thing. It's getting lonely in Cali, yeah, it's so sunny though. Just to keep your eyes on me long enough, I could probably trick you into thinking that I'm right enough.
Bit of Gil Scott Heron as well. Beautiful pianos. A much better addressing, I think, of the social unrest going on in America at the moment. I liked how that track developed from JPEG's more aggressive kind of verse into this melodic or almost haunting extended outro, which you know, featured samples from Gil Scott Heron as well as Method Man on Cream, and I think KRS-One as well. Again, sort of locating themselves in the history of hip hop and the history of protest music as well. But yeah, as I said, I enjoyed the way that they intertwined JPEG's and I think it's Joba's vocals towards the end. Very haunting, fit the mood, as well as Kevin's very low-key verse towards the second half. I think Kevin's sort of tone definitely reflects the sort of tired, exhausted feeling that a lot of black people across the world are now expressing about the tragedies that, you know, just keep occurring in the US and all over the world, really. Yeah, a powerful track, and like I said, I think addresses the subject a little better than Fishbone did, for sure. Not too sure how many of the technical difficulties tracks are going to be released. I haven't managed to catch any of the Instagram lives. Obviously I want to react to these tracks as fresh as possible, and I know that they do preview them on the Instagram live, but please do let me know in the comments below if you know how many tracks or how long they're going to be doing this weekly free release kind of thing. I'm dedicated to reacting to each and every one, and even if I am a little bit late, like I am this week, I am committed to making sure that I react to each and every one of these. I'm enjoying the sort of the free creativity of these tracks, very much in the moment types of tracks as well, especially as you can hear on these last two, addressing current affairs directly. But yeah, that said, I'm interested to hear how it's going to work in terms of building up to an album release as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and follow me on all the social links below. But also let me know in the comments below what's been your favourite of the technical difficulties releases so far, and what's been your least favourite. Apart from all that though, I think I'll just say thank you for watching. To everyone out there, please do stay safe in terms of the pandemic, but also if you're out protesting, also stay safe in that way too. Thanks for joining me again, and I'll see you for the next one.